And then in the day I have to do social media. But yeah, in the live I can record the next few shorts for this project. And so people who watch the live can get this earlier because I prepare it. And I will, yeah, do some social media after that. So this is Patreon. There's also a level where you can get everything earlier. For example, the hiking guide is also my diary, and you can read it the day off. So for example, today in the morning I wrote the diary of yesterday, and the Lion King level could read it instantly because they had the link to the hiking guide. And when they wait 4 months, then in the same hiking guide link there will appear all the photos. And this is something that I have to do at least every second or third day because there are many photos, and I also have some empty pages in old hiking guide editions. So that's a catch-up task, and I have to catch up with the hiking guide. So the photos, and sometimes also information like where have I been and so on. And I have to publish my 2 online magazines. The one is 365 steps and the other one is the hiking guide. And this means once a month I have to do a blog post and see that this presentation will be ready as well. And this is, yeah, I know, a lot of work. And then I have to look if there's something else, because I think I have everything, but maybe there's something I forgot. So tell me in the comments, which projects do you have? And okay, for example, I have to go to the laundromat once a month to wash my sleeping bag, a minus 40 degrees sleeping bag, and also my blankets, because they are an unusual format, and I use several blankets because it depends on how warm it is, and I have to wash them because there's no bedcloth for them. And the sheets also, yeah. And the cushions. So the laundromat and my toothbrush. I get a new toothbrush every month. Thermal bath. Okay, I did that. I have everything here. Photos. Yeah, okay, I didn't write down that I have to transfer the videos and photos from the GoPro and the iPhone and the iPad to the computer. But I normally do that and something else at the same time. Yeah, I have to watch my my account, my bank account, alright, bank, and do the tax taxes. That's once a year, but still. And appointments. Okay. Doesn't make sense to write app, but okay. There's no other abbreviation that I can use for appointments. Oh, APT. Okay, thank you. Apt. Good. And something else, or was that all? I didn't write. Okay, because that's the same. So Doc and Canva and iMovie is also for the additional media books. Mails. Well, mails, I will put mails in midday because that's most of the time when I do that. And that's all, I think. It's a lot, I know, but still I have the feeling there might be something. Well, I wanted to start running again, but I will postpone that for a day when I found the right place to stay in with my tiny house. Because at the moment I'm kind of in a hurry, a bit stressed, because I have to find a place to stay. Okay, sometimes there's blog posts that I have to transfer, or 301 transfer link. Use the plugin, the 301 plugin on my homepage to transfer an old link to a new one. I would say this is admin, and I would say admin is, I would say where is enough space. I put it in the corner. Okay. I would say laundry, bank, tax, and appointments is also in this pink color because it's kind of personal and doesn't really belong to any project or something. Also, it looks like 4 hours, but it's not. So, and Patreon, I need more colors. I have green in my backpack. I know that it's there. Just have to find it. Must be there. That's yellow. Okay, I can also use yellow. And the green one is here. Okay. So I will say Patreon is green. So Patreon gets those skinny dipping videos. Mostly I have to record and upload them. Sometimes I have to edit. Fennek gets shorts and the hiking guide, where I put the photos in and they can read the diary entries. And the Cheetah level gets videos and live streams. And the live streams are videos that I also have to edit, and shorts those shorts are about celebrating some holidays or special days. And the rest will be yellow. And that's some catch-up tasks where I should have done something earlier but couldn't. And then my 2 magazines, that's once a month I will complete the hiking guide magazine and then also the 365 steps magazine. And admin, I would say, should be done every day or several times a week. And this is the prolonged day, because you can never fit all this in one day. It's just not possible. Sometimes I walk longer. This is normally an hour a day, but sometimes it's 3 hours. I told you that this part is normally from 8:30 to 12:30, but include something here and it's maybe 1:30. Have bouldering or thermal bath, then maybe I return at 5:30, 6:30. So the pink part is already very long and it's very variable. And so when it's, let's say it's 6 when I return, I also have to do all the green things every day because people pay for this. People also pay for this, but not as much. Well, there's one person up to now who ordered my entire course because at the moment there's a unbelievable cheap price, because I'm only at section 1 of 169, and so people have to wait until I complete the whole course. But every time I publish a new section, they can read it, they can learn with it, and they can take their time, because I need a lot of time. So they can repeat it until they know it by heart. And so this is, I would say, the second most important thing. So pink is not as important as green and blue, but it always comes first. This is like an urgent and important category. It's always important and urgent. And this, well, green is sometimes urgent, but always important. And blue is not that urgent, because I don't have to do it every day. And the yellow, well, at least the magazines have to have to be published once a month. So on the 1st and on the 15th of the month, this is urgent. Admin sometimes becomes a bit urgent, because you can't just leave hundreds of four errors on your homepage. You have to do something about it. At least a bit every day, or a part of the links every other day. And you can leave those catch-up tasks until mainly the day when somebody orders one of the editions. Because since I don't travel every month to another place anymore. People don't buy the magazine anymore. So I write it and I make it and I put the photos and the infos and the links, but nobody buys it. So sometimes I say, well, now I have most of the photos, links and infos. I have all the diary entries always in it. And now I can leave it because there's other things that are more important and urgent. But I have to put in the photos someday, because someday somebody will buy it. And also I have to put my photos from the iPad to the MacBook or to an external drive one day, because the iPad will soon be full. So I have to check all the old editions so that I can put the photos on the MacBook. I could also put them back to the iPad and put them into the Google presentation then, but that's silly because it's too much work. Putting them here and then back there again doesn't make any sense. I should only put them on the MacBook or external drive when I've used them, but I have to check each edition. And I can't do that, for example, on the train, because I need stable internet connection. Otherwise, the photos that I put in will, after some minutes, be changed to an exclamation mark, which means they couldn't be uploaded, and then I don't know which photos I put in and which not, and then I have to delete them all and put them in again all, and that's horrible. So I don't ever do this again, putting in photos in my hiking guide on the road or in a train. So yeah. So, what do you say to the prolonged... Oh, I have to explain the rest of the concept. Because if this is 12 hours in a day, and, for example, the pink part is expanded to, let's say, 6 hours instead of 4, that means that, for example, the course part consisting of 2 hours wouldn't be possible. Or a part of this green Patreon part wouldn't be possible, or this one. So what do I do? And that's when the expanded prolonged day idea comes in. Let's say I have such a day where I go bouldering. Okay, bouldering means about 3 hours in one direction and then 2 hours on site, where I don't do anything else than bouldering and then having a shower and get changed. But let's say I'm away for 8 more hours and 2 in the morning, so 10 hours. Okay. Then I have, first of all, I have to do something in the train. And the best things I can do in the train are the learning partnerships. So those with Eleanor, I can correct something for her. And she can ask me questions about what she has to correct for me in the chat. So I can do that in the train. Also, I can't speak to her in the train because people complain when I talk to somebody in a train. I talk loud and I can't talk not loudly. It's just like it is. And what I can do in the train as well is the Excel lists, the word lists here for the course. And I also can translate the chapters, the sections, the novel sections, and the exercises. And I can also prepare the celebrating holiday posts, because I can write the texts and translate them and put the hashtags and the links and call to actions and also the thumbnails. So I can prepare all this. And, well, for example, the skinny birthing section, I can also do a shower video in the gym. And this one, this is not possible. So yellow is something that I can only do on an evening where I don't have a live stream. So I have to have some evenings without live streams.